skills are practical steps on how to handle your anger, how to handle social anxiety, how to keep your hands to yourself, how to not steal. That's what it does. They're practical steps on how to implement better coping skills and improvement in your life from what comes out of the therapy.
When we are born, and that's true of all of us, the part of our brain that's most fully developed to that point is called the limbic system. That is essentially our survival system. A part of that survival system, a very small part, is called the amygdala. It's only about the size of an almond, but it is a very important part. It is believed that it has a primary role in emotions and emotional memory. To my understanding, at birth, the amygdala is about 60% developed, and by 18 months is 100% developed. If we can't avoid or prevent something, we have to learn to cope with it. So we develop a coping skill. Or if we're trying to get our needs met, we develop a coping skill to get our needs met. So the child is responding from a very early age to the factors in their life and developing emotionally based coping skills. To give an illustration of that, if a child tantrums, the child is essentially trying to get their needs met. They're throwing the tantrum. They've found out that if I do this, if I make this noise, then I get something that I want, or I get my needs met. Well, if the parent said, or the caregiver says to the child, I need you to use your inside voice. I need you to put that sound into words. I need you to tell me what you're thinking so we can make a decision about how to meet your need. I have taught a cognitive coping skill. Children develop cognitive coping skills, but their first set of skills are essentially driven by emotion. When we do skills training, when we go into the community to engage the child, what we are attempting to do is help calm the emotional part and replace those emotional coping skills with cognitive skills. If you follow these steps, this is how you get your need met, or this is how you deal with something that you can't prevent or you can't avoid. So the skills training is teaching those basic, essential cognitive skill steps to help the children learn how to be successful in life without resorting to those emotionally driven skills.